Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alli and I welcome you back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. You're not here by accident. You are welcome here as part of our family. And for my old family members, I welcome back. I welcome you back. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Thank you so much. So today we are going to be talking about something that I mentioned in one of my past videos, which is why a church, actually a worker in the vineyard, made me leave the church to start worshiping somewhere else. Like I said in that previous video, I said it's because of the level of my faith back then. Would it happen now? It won't happen now. No. So I figured, let's delve into it now. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. It's because of the attitude of this person that made me leave. The attitude of this person on a regular, constant basis. And I figured I wasn't getting what I needed to achieve while going to church. So it felt like I was just going just to mark attendance, but I wasn't gaining anything, because this person was actually an usher. And so when I'm coming in, the first point of contact is at the door. And once the attitude starts there, it's like, I go into a shutdown mode. The aura changes, the demeanor changes, and there's no concentration, because my mind is still thinking, why would this person act this way? But the last straw that actually broke the back of the camel happened one day in the winter. And our fathers in the Lord usually will say, you have to obey the ushers. Wherever they sit you is where you go. And I came in, and this person sat me right next to the door. And I gazed around and I saw that there were still empty seats in the front. So I was thinking to myself, why would she put me where she put me? Is it so that I can enjoy the winter breeze? People that came after me were ushered to the front of the church where there were still empty seats. Why am I back here? When I came to church early, it's not that I was late and there were no empty seats in the front. There are no reserved seats anyway. So I was like, what's going on? But I couldn't question this person because, like I said, we have to obey them. So after service that day, I was like, you know what? This has to end today. This will end today. So I went home and I started thinking of which church I would start attending. But you know what? I could have created a scene, by questioning why are you putting me back there? Why am I not sat in the front where there are still empty seats? But does that glorify God? But that also means I am disobeying our fathers in the Lord that, put her in the position to do what she's doing. So that my last option was, let me leave so she can handle her business, do what she got to do, and I'll do what I got to do. The best thing for me to do is just to leave jejely, without any issues, no problems, no wahala, nothing. So I left. As church leaders, as church workers, as even Brethren, we have to be careful of our attitude, our actions, which speak a lot louder than our words. We have to be careful. Some church workers and leaders are such pretenders. They're pretenders that gossip and destroy other people's lives, other families' lives, and just create chaos where there shouldn't be. You know, they create havoc where there should not be. They portray a totally different person during the week, and then come Saturday and Sunday, you know, Monday through Friday, because, you know, Saturday, sometimes there are church programs that, you know, we all still convey, you know, at church, and they pick up their holier than thou attitude again, as well as on Sunday. But come Monday again, it's back to business as usual. Business as usual. Why? They put on their holier than thou outfits, their hats, their gilets, you know, and act like, oh, I am so this and I am so that, very holy. I pray and I fast and I, you know, read my Bible daily. Yet, in the closet of their homes, the destroyers. These are the ones that, you know, when you see them, they walk like they have shoulder pads, you know, in their outfits, like they're ready to get on the field to play American football. Why? Be humble. Be humble. Don't talk down on people. Don't act like you are what you're not. Why do we go about destroying other people? Why? When you're a sister, a brother, a leader, a worker, or what have you, and your home is known as the gossip center instead of the worship center, everybody conveys there to about other people, destroy people's lives, destroy people's homes. For what? What do you have to gain? Nothing. As a Christian, you should try and gain souls for the kingdom. But no, these ones are deterring people from getting into the kingdom. People ask you, oh, what church do you go to? And then you say, oh, it's Black church. And they're like, oh, as long as you go to that church, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Why? Let us learn to bridle our tongues. The tongue is the smallest part of the body, yet so destructive. So destructive. More destructive than the other larger parts of our bodies. Be mindful. God is watching. God is watching. And for every soul that leaves the sanctuary for your sake, there's a reason why the owl's eyes are so huge. The ears are little, hidden. The beak very short. It sees more, hears less, and says less. I'll say that again, just in case you missed it. The owl has huge eyes, short ears, short beaks, huge eyes to see more, small ears to hear less of the rubbish and gossip, small beak or short beaks to say less. Be swift to hear, be very, very reluctant to speak, especially when it's not your story. If you have nothing to do with it, don't be a part of it. Don't be a part of it. If you have nothing to do with the matter, don't be a part of it. Don't let us destroy one another. Let us pull each other up. Let us lift each other up for kingdom's sake. Always think when you're trying to act or behave foolishly, think about it and say, what would Jesus do when he sees me doing this? What would Jesus do when he sees me destroying other lives? What would Jesus do when he sees me making my other souls that I should be saving leave just because of me? What would Jesus do? Would he be happy? Or would he be sad? Would he add stars to your crown? Or would he be deleting, taking them off? Let's be mindful. Let's be careful of what we're doing. Don't let your thoughts, your actions, your behavior, your words, your eyes, because sometimes we look at people and it's like, oh my God, if looks can kill, why? For what sake? For what sake? Let us learn to live, to act, to speak, to look, even think every day of every moment of our lives. When people see us and don't know God yet, or don't have a relationship with him yet, will think in their minds, let me serve the God that he or she is serving. Let me have a relationship with the God that he or she is serving. Let's be careful. Let your actions speak louder than when you open your mouth. Don't let people leave a place of worship because of you. Don't let them lose salvation because of you. Don't let them not have a relationship with their maker, their creator, because of you. You will pay for it. The Lord will ask you at the end of your days. The Lord will ask you. God resists the proud, yet gives grace to the humble. Think about it. Don't be someone that people will see and be labeled, oh, that one, you can't say anything in front of her. You can't say, if you don't want your story heard somewhere else, you can't talk where she is. You can't talk where he is. Why? Let us love one another genuinely. There's love and there's love. Let's love genuinely, as we should. That's why God created us, to love one another and to fellowship together. Let's always think about that. Words are like eggs. Once you drop them, they can't be put together again. They're like raw eggs. Once you drop it, it splatters all over the place. And then what? That's all I have for you today. I would really appreciate the comments. Someone actually, when I was telling them I'm putting together this topic, that I had to go back to my former video, said, and I'm going to quote just exactly as it was said to me, our church leaders love pretenders. Do you think so? Or do you not think so? Our church leaders love people that pretend. Well, that's the end of this video. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Like, share, and please comment. I want to read the comments. And I leave you with love, peace, and joy always. Bye.